B2K was an American R&B boy band that was active from 1998 to 2004. 2001 a Euro 02 formation and self-titled debut album. The group met in 1998 and was managed by music producer Chris Stokes with Lil Fizz, J Boog, and Raz B as members. During a New Year's Eve party that Chris Stokes was hosting in 1999, American joined the group. They named their group B2K to represent the fact that they got together in the beginning of the year 2000. They had made a cameo in Lil Bow Wow's video for Ghetto Girls, and were the opening act on the Scream Tour. B2K broke into the US pop charts in late 2001 with the infectious "Ah-Ha," driven by more dance than hip-hop beats and a hot delivery, contrasting from the usual material favored by boys bands. The group's debut album, B2K, was released on March 12, 2002. The album peaked at number 2 on the Billboard 200 and number 1 on the US Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs Albums chart. Their debut album included follow-up singles including Got's Tabi, which managed to break the top 40 by charting at number 34. The final single, Why I Love You, was released in the spring, along with a music video that featured cameos from label mate Jean and Naya Rivera. Even though it had very little success on the Billboard 100, charting at number 73, it broke the top 20 on the US Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart, charting at number 19. Nevertheless, the group's debut album was certified gold in the summer. B2K also performed a concert special for Nickelodeon in July of that year. They were also featured in the magazines Word Up and Right On, along with other R&B artists. 2002 a Euro 04, Pandemonium. You Got Served, and Split, after performing on the Scream Tour 2 with Bow Wow, TG4 and IMX, B2K released a Christmas album titled Santa Hooked Me Up. That same month, the group released their fourth single, Bump, 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 which featured Bad Boy executive, P. Diddy, which was the lead single of their second album. Not long after that, B2K released their second album, Pandemonium. On December 10, 2002, and featured collaborations with P. Diddy, Make Baradick, Romeo of IMX, and Gene. Pandemonium debuted at number 10 on the Billboard 200 and at number 3 on top R&B hip-hop albums. The lead single, Bump, 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 peaked at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, and became the group's first top 10 and number 1 single. The second single, Girlfriend, was released in 2003, and broke the top 40 and the US R&B top 20 by charting at number 30 and number 19, respectively. The single was promoted with a music video featuring Will Smith, Vivica A. Fox, Flex Alexander, Ronald Isley, and Jennifer Freeman. The final single, What a Girl Wants, had only minor success on the US R&B Songs chart, charting at number 47. They were featured on the Scream Tour 3 along with Marx Houston, Nick Cannon, AJA, Jean, and Mario. In 2003 all of the members filmed the movie You Got Served along with IMX members Marx Houston and Jerome Jones, TV host Steve Harvey and actresses Meagan Good and Jennifer Freeman. The movie stars Houston and American as the lead members of a dance crew that compete in a competition, with the members of B2K as the rest of their crew members. The movie also spawned a soundtrack, which included the single Bada Bum, which featured rapper Fabolous and charted number 51 on the Billboard Hot 100. The group also won a Kids' Choice Award in 2003 for Favorite Music Group. Around the time the movie was released, manager Chris Stokes announced the group's split, claiming internal disagreements for the split. American went solo and has released 4 albums since then. The split occurred because 3 of the members didn't want to work next to Chris Stokes, who was accused of business improprieties. They also wanted to be treated fairly. However, American chose to stay with Stokes and let him manage his solo career. Members: Lil Fizz, main rapper; J Boog, vocalist, songwriter, co-choreographer; Raz B, backing vocalist; American, lead vocalist. Discography: 2001, B2K, 2002, Santa Hooked Me Up, 2002, Pandemonium. 2003, You Got Served soundtrack. Filmography: 2004, You Got Served. Tours: Scream Tour I, Scream Tour 2, Scream Tour 3. References. External links, official website.